With that frontal boundary moving through the Commonwealth early on this Thursday, we had a cooler day, but very pleasant. Most locations hanging in the 70s and low 70s at that for afternoon highs, especially along the I-64 corridor. That pleasant weather is going to last into the holiday weekend. Now, we've been talking about that low to our southeast and the potential impact over the long holiday weekend, and we're kind of narrowing things down, zooming in on the best rain chances, which look to be Saturday night into Sunday. But the good news, I think it's going to dry out now on Memorial Day, and some summer-like air heads our way as we end May and kick off June. Cloud-free skies much of the area. The boundaries down here along the I-40 corridor, and with that northeast wind hitting the mountains, enough lift. A few isolated cells going up in northern Tennessee, extreme southern Kentucky, but beautiful down in Richmond and across much of the area. Our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HD camera network, 72 degrees there. We've had that breezy northeast wind, 5 to 10, occasionally 10 to 15. That will back down as the sun goes down here within a few hours. Mainly low 70s is expected along the I-64 corridor. A touch milder down south with the later departure of that front. Big spread through the Ohio Valley from northeast to southwest down into the Tennessee Valley with that front down across Tennessee into the low 80s. Central and western Tennessee only upper 60s. Central and northeastern Ohio. So that high pressure continuing to pump in the drier air and that northeast wind. So we're looking good this evening. As mentioned, got anything to do outdoors with that later sunset, enjoy that as temperatures drop through the 60s. And waking up tomorrow morning, yeah, I think we're going to be in the 40s across the board. So you may need the light jacket. And then tomorrow afternoon, our in-house state is still trying to do what it's doing right now, and that's pop up maybe an isolated shower in extreme southern southeast Kentucky. I think for the most part we'll be in good shape with temperatures into the mid-70s. Same drill on Saturday, although a little bit more in the way of cloudiness around Saturday night into Sunday. That looks to be our day. You see the low goes up the coast and it throws some moisture back our way. The only issue is with this type of setup, an east wind, that moisture hits the mountains and then it downslopes or kind of suppresses things. So sometimes the data can overdo the coverage of the rain. Nevertheless, cloudy skies, a few showers around. That's going to hold temperatures probably into the 60s, especially into eastern and southern Kentucky. Farther east and south you go, better chance you'll be in the rain, right around 70. That'll be our coolest day. Note Monday, though, we're going to be dry, and then we're getting back into more of a summer-like pattern beyond the holiday as we see that ridge of warmth / heat head our way to close out May and kick off June. You see the yellow being replaced by the deeper orange, indicating temperatures probably headed toward the upper 80s by this time next week. 48 in the morning, so mostly clear, kind of a cool morning, but the afternoon will be pleasant, more sunshine, a little breezy, northeast winds 10 to 15, mid-70s in the extended forecast. Again, there's your best chance coming on Sunday, really Saturday night into Sunday, farther east and south. Better chance you'll see some rain, but dry on Memorial Day as we jump back to near 80 degrees, and there's your summer-like pattern with a few isolated afternoon storms and highs in the upper 80s as we finish out May and kick off June.